Madeira, Portugal. A young boy kicks a ball against a wall. That boy, Cristiano Ronaldo. From Sporting to Manchester United. From United to Real Madrid, Juventus and beyond. He became the blueprint of a football era. Ronaldo knew the game before the game knew him. He trained in shadow. He rose in light. He chased not just trophies, he chased records. By 2024, he had over 900 official senior career goals. Reuters, he transformed what we expect from a forward. Speed, strength, skill, obsession. He made goals a measurable ambition for the world. He proved sheer will could tilt trophies. Now shift the lens. 2020, Manchester United. A new chapter. Bruno Fernandes arrives from Sporting Lisbon. He doesn't just join, he demands change. Bruno started differently. He isn't the traditional forward. He's a midfielder with ambition, creativity and leadership. Since joining United, he's been involved in dozens of goals and assists, dominating chance creation. So here's the story. Ronaldo, the towering legend who built the past. Bruno, the intelligent architect shaping the present. Two Portuguese icons, different jobs, same hunger. Football evolves, icons adapt. And in this evolution, we find legacy and leadership. This is where our journey begins. They called him unstoppable. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who turned hard work into art. In 2003, he arrived at Manchester United, an 18-year-old kid with stepovers faster than a camera flash. By 2008, he was a world champion, Premier League titles, Champions League glory, a Ballon d'Or, his first taste of football immortality. But Ronaldo wasn't done. He looked at greatness and said, "I can go higher." In 2009, Real Madrid paid a record-breaking fee to bring him to Spain. The world doubted. Ronaldo delivered. Over 450 goals, 4 Champions League trophies. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer. Not a player anymore, a phenomenon. Ronaldo built himself into a machine, designed to win, trained to dominate. Every sprint, every header, every free kick, calculated, rehearsed, perfected. He didn't just play the game, he redefined it. Now rewind to another Portuguese name, Bruno Fernandes, born 1994. Not a teenage sensation, not a superstar overnight. He played in Italy, fought for minutes, learned patience. When he returned to Sporting Lisbon, something clicked. Goals, assists, leadership, his stats exploded. He became captain. He became irreplaceable. Manchester United noticed. January 2020, Bruno joined a team drowning in inconsistency. And everything changed. In just 6 months, United's numbers shot up. More wins, more goals, more belief. He wasn't just scoring, he was creating, commanding, demanding. Fans called it the Bruno effect. Analysts called it transformation. Ronaldo rose by force. Bruno rose by influence. One broke defenses, the other bends them. From goals to guidance, from power to precision, Portugal gave football 2 revolutions. And while Ronaldo built the empire, Bruno learned how to lead it. If you're still watching, don't forget to subscribe. They say football is played with the feet, but won with the mind. Cristiano Ronaldo proved what the body could achieve. Bruno Fernandes proved what the mind could control. Ronaldo's strength was physical dominance, a sprint that shattered defenders, a leap that defied gravity, a shot that screamed power. He was the gladiator, sharp, disciplined, ruthless. Bruno was the chess master. He didn't need to run the fastest. He just needed to think the quickest. A flick, a feint, a perfectly timed pass. Bruno saw the game 2 moves ahead. When Ronaldo rejoined Manchester United in 2021, fans called it destiny. Portugal united again. But what the world saw was not just a reunion, it was a clash of eras. Ronaldo, the past king, used to being the finisher. Bruno, the present commander, used to being the creator. At times, their styles collided. Ronaldo demanded the spotlight. Bruno distributed it. One wanted the final shot, the other wanted the perfect play. And yet, in moments of magic, they clicked. Like the old and new engines of the same machine. Ronaldo scored because Bruno imagined it first. Bruno created because Ronaldo inspired it. Together, they reminded the football world, Portugal doesn't produce players, it produces legacy. But every era must shift. When Ronaldo left United for Al Nassr, the torch didn't drop, it transferred. Ronaldo carried Europe. Bruno carries the future. When Cristiano Ronaldo left Manchester United for Al Nassr, many believed a chapter had closed. But in reality, a new one had just begun, written by Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo's era was about dominance. Bruno's is about direction. Since joining Manchester United in January 2020, Bruno didn't just bring goals, he brought belief. In his first 30 games, he had a hand in 20 goals, a statistic no midfielder in Europe could match at that time. His presence changed everything. The rhythm, the tempo, the energy. Teammates looked to him for the next pass. Fans looked to him for the next spark. Ronaldo was the face of United's glory. Bruno became the heartbeat of its rebuild. He wasn't born in academies filled with fame. He was built in the fires of hard work. From Udinese to Sampdoria to Sporting CP, he learned the game not from trophies, but from trial. By the time he reached Old Trafford, he already knew how to lead, not by shouting, but by showing. His passes are poetry and his penalties precision, and his mentality unbreakable. Even when United stumbled, Bruno stood tall, demanding more, expecting better. He didn't need the captain's armband to lead, but when he finally got it, it felt like destiny fulfilling itself. While Ronaldo ruled with power, Bruno reigns with presence. He doesn't need to be the loudest voice because his football does the talking. And though their paths now run parallel, Ronaldo shining under the Saudi lights, Bruno steering Manchester through the storm, their connection still echoes. Ronaldo taught the world what greatness looks like. Bruno shows what it takes to sustain it. When Cristiano Ronaldo left, a silence fell over Old Trafford, the kind of silence that only legends leave behind. But Bruno Fernandes didn't let that silence stay for long. He didn't try to replace Ronaldo, he tried to rebuild Manchester United's soul. Leadership isn't about fame or followers. It's about standing firm when the lights dim. And that's exactly what Bruno did. When results went south, when critics filled headlines, Bruno was the one facing cameras, owning mistakes, and defending teammates. He carried the weight of expectations, the pressure of legacy, and the burden of rebuilding a team that once belonged to a king. His leadership isn't loud, it's relentless. Every sprint, every shout, every gesture, he demands the standard that once defined Manchester United. While Ronaldo inspired fear in defenders, Bruno inspires fire in teammates. He turned frustration into focus, doubt into discipline. Under his captaincy, Manchester United didn't just find wins, they found direction. And here's the truth, every great club needs a bridge between eras. For United, that bridge is Bruno Fernandes. He carries Ronaldo's legacy like a torch, not to copy, but to continue. From the golden boots of Ronaldo to the golden vision of Bruno, Manchester United's story didn't end. It evolved. Cristiano Ronaldo was the roar of an era, a force of nature, a name that echoed from Madrid to Manchester and beyond. He turned ambition into art. He made discipline fashionable. And he left behind more than goals. He left behind a blueprint for greatness. But every legend needs a successor, not in talent, but in spirit. And that's where Bruno Fernandes steps in. He's not the next Ronaldo, and he's the leader Ronaldo's legacy prepared United for. Different styles, different eras, same heartbeat. Ronaldo gave Manchester United glory. Bruno gave them belief. One was the star every child wanted to be. The other became the captain every teammate needed. And that's how football evolves. From idols who inspire to leaders who rebuild. Today, Old Trafford still chants Ronaldo's name, but it's Bruno who carries their hope. And maybe that's the beauty of time. Legends leave, but their fire never dies. Ronaldo lit the flame. Bruno keeps it burning. And as long as that flame burns, Manchester United's soul will never fade.